I have made countless videos going on and on about my issues with Severin films, and it seems like a lot of people online share those issues. But I saw a popular YouTuber, I think is Midwife Media, something like that, made a video going on about his problems with, Severin films. One thing he said that I agree with is he doesn't like they sell stuff at conventions that's out of print and no longer available. Okay, we've got common ground there. But then he talked about how Severin films is too expensive. Severin films, their slipcovers suck. Severin films doesn't have reversible artwork. And then he lost me. Because, listen, when it comes to their slipcovers, these slipcovers, let me grab one here. These slipcovers are top notch, okay? Like, you look at this slip. This is a boring slog of a movie, The Changeling, okay? Nobody wants to watch this movie. But when they see the slip, they go, wow, I'm spooked. I want to know what happens. And that's what a good, beautiful, deluxe slipcover does. And this thing is sturdy. It's well built. Devil's Honey back there. That's an incredible slipcover. Incredibly rare. It's a beautiful work of art. So don't get on about their slipcover game. Don't act like they're making cheap knockoffs. Because their slips are just as good as Vinegar Syndrome. They're right up there with the Scream Factory slips. And they're well beyond what Kino Lober does. Because those are just disrespectful to the entire slipcover community. Now, when it comes to pricing, yes, are the prices high? Sure. But here's the deal. In 2 to 4 years, those prices, once those are off the website, out of print, suddenly the community is going to be thirsty and hungry. And a movie you spent, maybe $50 on for a 4K, suddenly that's going to be worth $2,000. Those prices are going to multiply to such fathoms that literally the people that take the chance on them are going to get rich. You didn't buy Opera on 4K yet? What are you waiting for? It says limited edition. It's going to go, and you're not going to buy it from the site, and then you're going to have to try and run to a convention and compete with professionals like me who are stockpiling on this stuff. Because when we know it's out of print or low in stock, we raid those conventions. Because it keeps it off the floor, keeps you guys in demand. And then, once ever the bubble pops and the value is peaked, people like me are going to get rich. Also, if pricing is a problem for you, they are generous enough twice a year to have a 75% off sale on a bunch of stuff that nobody wants, which I label as the poor people selection group. And you can go through and stock up on a bunch of crap. Now, most of them don't have slips. Some of them do. And hey, if you can find a slip for 75% off, why aren't you buying it? And if you're just some freak who doesn't care about slip covers, which I don't know why you're buying this stuff to begin with if you don't, then why aren't you stocking up on those 75% off sales? I don't care how much you're making. I don't care if you make $5 an hour. You can invest. Anyone can invest and better their lives. And as for this reversible artwork thing, nobody cares. You know what? Devil's Honey, do you think anyone is just I'm going to pop in this disc, I'm going to appreciate this Blu-ray or 4K artwork? No, they're like, that's a great slip. And they put it on the shelf and they don't watch it. Because that's what real collectors do. So don't get on here going that you're ticked off, you can't reverse a slipcover. What are you going to do? Do that one time? You're going to look at it and go, well, the artwork they already chose for me I like, and I don't care about this other artwork. So I guess I'll just leave it alone, but it's cool to have an option. It's a stupid thought. Scream Factory has perfected the cover art and the slipcover. If you look at Scream Factory's 4K line, you know what they don't have on those? Reversible artwork. Because they don't need to. Because they know what they put in there is the best option for the customer. And Severin knows this because they're not dumb. So to anyone out there attacking Severin, get off your high horse and accept it. This is a company that's worth investing in, okay? Just like Vinegar Syndrome, just like Shout Factory and Scream Factory, and even TerrorVision. You need to lay down the hard cash and get those slips. Because if not, how are you going to be able to look at your friends and just say, keep slipping?